Okay, folks, welcome back. We are looking at exercise 1, simplifying ratios by myself, Mr. Imanikpal. Okay, so when we have to simplify ratios, we need to divide by the highest common factor. So if you look at the first question here, the first question is 3, and then we have the ratio colon 6, okay? Now 3 and 6, the biggest number that will divide into them. Okay, let's have Aisha please join me.
I'm here.
Okay, what's the highest common factor of 3 and 6?
2.
Are you sure?
3.
Yes, 3. So the biggest number that 3 and 6 will divide by is 3. I think you were thinking about the answer when you divide it becomes 2. I think that's why you gave me this. So if you divide them both by 3 now, so we get 3 divided by 3 is
1
and there's the 2 that you were talking about. So I know what you're talking about, but you gave me the answer rather than the question. So that will cancel now. So 1, 1, 2, and 1. Are we happy with the cancelling?
Yeah.
So the same kind of cancelling method that we use for fractions, for cancelling fractions, we use them for cancelling both sides of the ratio. It can even be a triple ratio or even 4. That doesn't really matter too much. You just keep on cancelling by the highest common factor. All right, let's have a look at another question. So Aisha, what about 42 and 49? So what would be the highest common factor?
7.
Because they're both in the 7 times table. So we divide this by 7, divide that by 7.
6 over 6 and 2.
6 and
6 and 7. 6 and 7.
So that'll give you 6. No. And it is as simple as that. Let's just do one more question. Let's see if we find like I think. Do you have any bigger questions? Ooh, we've got some nice ones over here. Okay, what about question number 30? 5,000 and 7,500. What can we cancel them by?
The
highest common factor is
25,000.
2,500 or 2,500. So if you divide them both by 2,500, so that should help us. So that'll go once and that'll go twice. That'll go once and that'll go 3 times. So what's our final answer?
2 dot 3.
Okay, lovely, done. So whether the numbers are big, the numbers are small, even if we have triple numbers here. So you have 25, 30, 35. What's our highest common factor?
Well, 5.
Well done. So we divide that by 5, we divide that by 5, we divide that by 5.
5, 6, 7.
So the answer is 5, 6, 7. You know you finish when you can't cancel anymore. So that's an example of what we've done so far now. I would like you to finish up for me, please. How many pages we have? Wow, we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, right. Everybody have got the third page here for me, please. Finish that page off and while I pause the video. False, right. So these are the questions I gave everybody to have a go at. So here comes the answers. 45 and 50, the highest common factor is 5. So we cancel them down, it gives you 9, 10. Number 25, the highest common factor was 50, so that gives you 2, 3. I did a progressive cancelling technique. I divided both sides by 10, then I divided by 5. That's also an alternative technique than the HCF. So you're doing the same in effect, but in a different style. 200, 300, again, I cancelled using the cancelling techniques that we learned in fractions. Divide by 10, divide by 10, done that twice, gives you 2 to 3. Same for the 1,400 and 2,100, that gives you 2 to 3. 1,500 and 3,000, that gives you 1 to 2. 175 and 200, that gives you 7 to 8. Now on the side, that one already done, number 30. Number 31, again, I've done a progressive cancelling and divided by 100 on both sides. Boom, boom, gives you 9, 10. 350 and 400, divided both sides by 10 first, then I divided both sides by 5. So I've done a progressive cancelling technique, which is an alternative to the highest common factor. So you have here the divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10, which is divided by the highest common factor. Here we divide everything by 5. Here we divide everything by 10. And that's the end of that exercise. So thank you for being with me on this video and see you on the next one.